So, fellow collectors, I am at a Diecast toy show near Chicago, Illinois, just outside O'Hare Airport. This show meets every couple months, just $1 to get in. Take a moment to take all of this in. And we're going to be going table to table, shopping till we drop, giving you a good glimpse at what these toy shows are about. Such a celebration of die-cast cars, such a great community to be a part of. As collectors, you all know we like to just sit in peace, right, with our collections, sit in our sanctuaries filled with die-cast cars. But this is that whole other side of the hobby, one that allows you to make friends, talk with your fellow collectors, bond over all of the incredible facets that this beautiful hobby has. I've personally made just so many connections, so many friends. I'm able to travel because of this hobby. Just such a cool thing to be a part of. And we're going to start at this table. Check out what the organizer Peter brought out. See what we have here, a little bit of a different language. So he got these from Greece. I do not know or understand the Greek language, but let me know if you know what that says, if you are someone who knows the Greek language. But he picked up a couple of these different puzzle pieces and stickers and just interesting merchandise while he was out there visiting. That is just so dang cool. And I was telling him before I started rolling here, that's just a total other side of the hobby that you can get into, in addition to the actual toy cars, the Zamac vehicles that we're all very fond of. Finding Hot Wheels merchandise is just a total other rabbit hole you can go down. There's just so much regarding lunch boxes, watches, you name it. There's just so much other merchandise with the Hot Wheels branding. And maybe that's a specific genre that you would like to start chasing down, right? And coming out to these toy shows is the perfect place to do that. So without further ado, let's start going table to table, seeing all of these beautiful die-cast cars, edge to edge, stacked up, piled high. And we got the flyer down here. Give a quick shout out to the next show, September 13th, 2025. Again, we are in Schiller Park, just outside O'Hare Airport. Probably going to be your closest toy show in the Chicago area, if you're coming from downtown Chicago, that is. So we're looking at plenty of main lines here. Got some Matchbox, some Hot Wheels, a couple other odds and ends as well. Check out this Hot Wheels NASCAR. Very cool piece. This one caught my eye as well. If you've been following me for a while, you know I really like commercial vehicles. Just these utility vehicles that certain companies and businesses use to take care of their work, right? Construction work. Maybe you're a delivery van. Maybe you have a shop truck that you're driving out to fix somebody's air conditioning, right? Fix plumbing. All these different brands and companies and different industries will make their way into the diecast hobby. Got a great selection of loose cars here, just $1 each. Give you a nice overview here. See if there's anything anything noteworthy here. Got a nice American Airlines bus, double decker. That's cool. Okay, we have Trim Truck, one of my top 5 favorite Hot Wheels cars. This one is the rarer variation with the FTE wheels. Very beautiful piece. Such a clean, simple, beautiful design. Okay, then we get into some Matchbox models of yesteryear. This is a line that really focused on realism and attention to detail. It's a little bit larger scale than your typical 1/64 scale Matchbox cars. but they really capture automotive history and, in particular, sort of pre-war vehicles. You can see this one just on the cusp of World War II, 1938. But some of these will even go all the way back to around the 1910s. This beautiful commercial van as well. Yeah, very impressive pieces. Unfortunately, it's a line that hasn't gotten a whole lot of hype around it, I should say. But with that said, it is very easy to acquire on the secondary market. Some of them only go for about $5. And if you are someone who just appreciates those historic pieces, the earlier design cues of the automobile, that may very well be a line you'd like to get into. Similar line over here as well, the Odell diecast company called Lido. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, this one is actually Matchbox still. Matchbox models of yesteryear in that more tan packaging. There's another brand called Lido that has similar tan packaging as well. We'll keep our eyes peeled for that. Okay, here they are. Yes, this is Lido. This was made by an individual named Odell, who was one of the powerhouses of starting Matchbox. He was the individual who not only created the machinery for the toolings, but then actually designed the toolings as well for Matchbox. So he went ahead and broke off and started doing his own thing, and this is that final product. Started his own company called Lido. It's just his name spelled backwards. And again, just very high attention to detail, a lot of realism, a lot of vehicles that are quite historic at this point. You're not seeing any Nissan Skylines or Toyota Supras in this type of line because he made them quite a while ago, and a lot of the toolings that they wanted to do were much more historic vehicles. Let's head over to our next table here. Looks like we have Mr. Tony's table. Tony always has an incredible selection. Go nice and wide for you. See what he has today. Got your Hot Wheels premiums down here. As well as some main lines. Looks like we are looking at some regular treasure hunts here. In fact, this one right here, my first ever regular treasure hunt I found in the wild. I started my collecting journey back in mid to late 2019. And so this is at a time where I was just starting to learn about treasure hunts and super treasure hunts. Went over to my local Jewel Osco, went through a shipper, and two of these were in there. My very first regular treasure hunt, so that's a very special piece in my collection. I do, yeah. So if you want to take it. Ah, no, man, I appreciate you, man. I don't know. Seriously, if the very first one you ever caught is sitting on my table, take it if you like. Well, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. I'll think about that. Check out this loose bin here. Nice. We have sort of a Choro Q style Lamborghini here. See, it just says made in China on the bottom. That is really cool. That's the thing. You never know what you're going to find in these loose bins. It may very well have those exact pieces you are looking for. It's just that anticipation too. I haven't walked around the show yet either. I'm kind of going into this blind like all of you watching. And that anticipation and initial excitement over what the heck are we going to find today? It gets the adrenaline pumping, gets the exhilaration as well. That just makes it all so exciting. Looks like we have a twin mill here, iconic Hot Wheels. In fact, one of the first ever fantasy castings produced by the Hot Wheels brand. Shout out to McDonald's. Very Big Mac. That's funny. Yeah, and as you can see with some of these larger vehicles, in this case a semi-truck, the trailer portion of these vehicles is essentially a moving billboard. So you have all of this real estate to be able to design or plaster a specific logo. So many different possibilities.
Hi, how are you? Good, thank you.
And that's what I really love personally when I'm just even driving down the road. I love just taking in all the different liveries that commercial vehicles have, the different shop trucks, the different cement mixers, the logos that are associated with them. It's taking in all of the art and design even when you're driving around on the road and seeing them captured in this beautiful 1/64 scale world is very enjoyable for me. Got some more carded main lines here, a little bit more modern stuff. As well as some M2 machines, all in beautiful acrylic cases. Even got a little Tomica there, that Nissan Skyline. And some international Matchbox as well in those smaller orange boxes. Very, very cool. But we will keep moving on to our next vendor. Let's see what we got over here. Some more carded main lines. Got some more modern stuff on this right side. And then we'll work our way back up here. Got some older pieces on this side here, as well as some new. Got the Purple Passion there, iconic design by Mr. Larry Wood. Larry Wood worked 40 years for the Mattel brand. Yeah, and Larry Wood is responsible for a good chunk of castings, particularly in that sort of early 70s all the way up to early 90s era. In fact, for almost a couple decades, he was the sole designer for Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels was going through some issues around, say, like early 70s, around 1972, 73. And at one point, he was the sole designer. So a lot of those castings that you see in the mid to late 70s, all the way into the 80s, into the Black Wall era, a good portion of those is designed by none other than Mr. Larry Wood. Charles, good morning to you.
Morning.
How are you? Really nice display here. Check this out. You all know I geek over the actual sort of visual merchandising that these sellers do at these shows. So what a great attention-grabbing display we have here. And if that's not enough for you, we just need to pan down. We have buckets of loose die-cast vehicles. Oh, man. Off camera, I might need to be going through all these. Holy smokes, let's try and get you a good idea of some of the pieces you can find in here. Nice Chevy Impala. I just picked this casting up in a different color variant at the last show I was at, or 2 shows ago, I should say. Got those character cars. I think a lot of people easily shrug off those character cars, but I urge you to take a second look at them because it's, again, from a design perspective, just so interesting to see how a designer sort of ideates and comes up with what exactly a character is going to look like if it had 4 wheels, right? What sort of compromises do you need to make? What sort of defining features are you going to keep within that casting design? So you could say it's not anywhere near the sort of realism territory that I know many collectors are very fond of, but it is such an impressive feat of designing and engineering when you just take a couple extra seconds to admire how these designers took a, for example, 2-legged character and turned it into a vehicle with 4 wheels. Just an interesting thing to think about. As we move on to our next table, everything is nicely organized here. Got plenty of those decidedly goes, little 8-ball casting. You can shake it, and on the bottom, it'll give you a little message. Got some premiums over here as well. Get you a close-up of those. Charles, what's your favorite thing on the table today?
My table? Or just in general?
Yeah, your table. Which one's your table?
This and this.
Okay, favorite one between these two tables?
Have to be the duckies.
Ducks, yes. Sweet. Just silly, but hey, Hot Wheels is all about that, right? Just the wild, fun, creative design. Look at this, Pimp Daddy Caddy. Awesome. Well, let's turn over to our next table. Got some more carded main lines here. Do have a fellow collector shopping here, so we'll be mindful of that and just give you a quick overview.
There's other main lines in these products too. I don't know if you want to cook or anything else.
Got even more underneath the tables.
Tuned, different tune. There's a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. Oh, here.
Give you a full room shot here. Very, very impressive show. Looks like I got Mr. Frank here. Crowds are picking up a little bit. We are just at the start of the show here, about 8:15 in the morning, 8:20. No, I'm looking at the clock now. Maybe it's closer to 8:45. Either way, we're in about the first hour of this incredible diecast show. So we'll keep moving, trying to give you a glimpse at as much as we possibly can. Starting down this section of the show. And give you an overview of this table. Is this your table, Frank?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite thing on the table today?
Supreme. Optimus Prime on the back
Okay, yeah. Where is that? On the other side?
Hiding over here.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There you go. Transformers. Look at that art.
To do a little bit different layout. We got Hot Wheels in the front, everything
Yeah, I like
else
that.
on the backside.
Taking advantage of what you have, too, with these round tables.
Right. Got to make it work.
Yeah, something unique about this show in particular is the round tables. We're obviously used to the more rectangular tables, which they are here as well, but just an interesting quirk about this particular show. Got some McDonald's Happy Meal toys on this side as well. So cool. So many small details they're able to pack in there. Got your Pop Funkos as well. Any Pop Funko fans? Yeah, let's give you another quick glimpse at what Mr. Frank has brought out for you today. Really pretty piece here. Always been a fan of this one, particularly the colorway.
Looks so much better when you open it.
The age-old debate in this hobby: do you keep it carded or do you open it up?
Open it.
Mr. Frank is very pro opening it.
Everything on this table I've opened at least one.
Oh yeah, incredible. And yeah, you'll see if you're surfing online and looking on social media, you'll see a lot of guys saying, "I don't collect cardboard," is the often statement made if you are a loose collector. You like to open everything, but there are other collectors that really just admire the whole ordeal, right? The packaging, how it's actually sitting in the package, the art on the package, then the casting itself too, obviously. But you are restricted just to the exact angle that it is stuck in, pretty much, versus when it's loose. You have every single angle, top, bottom, side. You can throw it in your pockets, take it along with you.
Hands down, the best series for card art, in my opinion, is the Japan Historics.
Japan Historics, yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
Japan Historics and the Mount Fuji line, which is a bit older.
Yeah.
But they have a really pretty card art.
And like that in itself is such a flex on the brand's, on the brand's part. It's just, we've already spent all this time in the actual tooling, the actual execution of the casting, but now we're kind of making the wrapping paper, the actual what is going to jump out at the collectors on the shelves.
These are pretty sick. So if you're a gamer and a collector, you get 5 different character scenes from Street Fighter.
It's so crisp too, and we often talk about on the premium line of Hot Wheels the kind of graininess, like the inkjet printing, and as you can see with this card art, just so crisp. Such a flex on just modern printing methods.
It's like right off the comic books.
For real, absolutely beautiful. That is so cool. Got the highway hauler, very classic Hot Wheels casting here.
Feel free to move them down and look at all the card art.
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, even just something simple as the RLC here. It's obviously less, less vibrancy, but again, very crisp render. Very clean lines. Got the highlights in the windshield. Got the shadows. So impressive. Well, thank you very much, Frank. We're going to keep moving on.
Good talking to you again.
Yes, sir. I'll be back around. All right. Got a whole spread of main lines here. Let's go nice and wide for you and take all this in. Got more of those Optimus Primes, center of your screen, as well as the 7-Eleven Toyota Supras. I'm recording in July of 2025, and collectors have been going pretty crazy for those 7-Eleven Supras. Let me know if that is one you are adding into your personal collection. I actually really like the shippers. I've been seeing some collectors are trying to just go ahead and buy the entire thing, like the shipper included. I think that's kind of cool because the shipper itself is very beautiful. And again, just the actual presentation of these diecast vehicles is a whole other world that you can get sucked into. Plenty of premiums here, as well as a couple Kaido houses or just Honda Civic. Okay, and here's the card art that Mr. Frank was talking about at the last table. So there's that beautiful, beautiful sort of capture of Japanese culture. Got the cherry blossoms and got your beautiful Japanese car here. I love it. So cool. Well, let's keep moving on. We'll go to this far side at the show. Started over at this table. Good morning, sir. See what we can find. Got some more main lines.
No, that one, 5 each. 5 each, yeah. No.
There's your Matchbox Target Reds, only found in Target stores. Beautiful red packaging. Got your Zamax as well. That's a Walmart exclusive. I love that Pininfarina Batista casting. Very beautiful. Let's jump over to this table over here. Check out this amazing 2-pack. Got this one as well. And we'll go nice and wide for you at this table. This is one of my favorite licensed castings by Hot Wheels right here, the Audi R8 Spider. Just a perfect, perfect execution of this vehicle. I'd say the only thing I'm not totally obsessed with is the wheels. I know a lot of guys like PR5s. I think they're pretty good. There are a couple other wheels that I do prefer over PR5s, but aside from that, that casting is just something else. So, so beautiful. As we pan over to the left here, check out our next table. Got your Hot Wheels ID, center of your screen. Very sleek white and orange boxes. Got some Volkswagen drag buses out here. Oof, check that out. Got your Captain America, got your Moon Eyes. And give you a slow pan over to this next table. Cool. Let's keep moving on here. Got some sets of premiums here, all beautifully presented in these 5-count premium protectors. All right. Looks like we have some heavy hitters here. Here's your Candy Striper Volkswagen drag bus. Insane deco on that one. Got some NFTs as well, some more RLC. There's that sort of color shifting skyline. Goes from a purple to a blue. Shout out to Disney Cars. Got Mr. Ramon rocking a British deco here. How's it going, brother? Good, man. Okay. We have one of my favorite eras of Hot Wheels. When you see this logo here, you're looking at about 2004 to 2009 or 10. Pretty much looks like the right side is chopped off. That's how you can tell. We're looking at around 2004. So let's go nice and slow at this table because I am shopping for myself as well. See what we can find. Got the Rocket Box, designed by Mr. Jun Amai. That was one of his first designs for Hot Wheels, actually. Nice. I have one of these. Let's see. That's 2002. So it's a little booklet. Excuse me. This is the one I have actually. So it shows you all of the new models. This was at a time well before websites like T Hunted came out, right, where you can easily just Google it. Definitely something to be said about having just a physical copy of something. You can flip through the pages, you can feel that sort of tactile experience that the diecast collecting often provides. Check this out. I believe this is 90s Streaks, the future of speed. That is so cool. All these bright neon colors, very synonymous with the 1990s. A lot of pinks, a lot of blues during that time. There's the back as well. Yeah, so you can kind of punch this little launcher, and then these very kind of futuristic jet-looking vehicles, land speeders almost, can zoom across your floor. Yeah, a little pencil holder. Gorgeous art. Got some good stuff today, my man. Kind of the bread and butter of these shows. I feel like that old stuff you can't always find, won't find it in stores. It's cool to see that kind of stuff. Got these Thunder Cycles as well. Yeah, I've got one of these in my collection. What's really cool about these is they are obviously two-wheelers being motorcycles, but they have extra wheels where you can easily sit it up so it can nicely display. So it's kind of just like that once you actually take it out of the packaging. So you're not worrying about it tipping over or trying to find a little kickstand for it to properly be displayed. Those are really, really nice. Good hefty quality on those as well. Very, very cool to see. Kind of a wide shot here. Nice. So impressive. Well, we will keep moving on here. Got your green light chase up here, larger scale car. Can always tell by those green wheels. And then just different odds and ends at this table. A little mixture of everything, which is always so cool. More larger scale up here. Got some good pop culture representation here as well with the likes of Spider-Man. As we get into our next table, we're already a half hour in. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. We're about halfway through. Feel free to pause, go grab yourself a beverage, throw a load of laundry in, go do some dishes, and come back. Hope you're able to just kick back, relax, and take in all of these beautiful diecast vehicles with me. You're a premium collector. This is the table for you.
No table today, Mikey? No table today?
How you doing?
Hello. Okay, let's get into Lance's table here. Lance, how's it going?
Great, Matt. How are you today?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain. Always exciting to see what you bring out.
I met one of your flight attendants the other day from Contour.
You saw the PJ, the private jet parked out
did.
there? Oh, man.
Your fleet's growing.
Oh, man, yeah. That is too funny. Got the cartooned over here. Cutesy style, but highly stylized. Got the A-Team van kind of looking deco here on this GMC. Lance, how is your Shark Cruiser collection going?
Shark Cruiser collection is growing.
Growing, good.
Exponentially.
So do you have all the variants at this point?
So I believe there's 2 that I'm missing.
2 of them, okay.
Yes.
And I'm sure they're very, very hard to find.
Very hard to find. Chuck's got them apparently.
Aw, Chuck, help a man out.
Right?
So what are the 2? What do the 2 come from that make it kind of more challenging to find? Obviously, probably not mainline. It's a very
No, the one is an older Blackwall.
okay.
Yeah, and that's maybe I'm missing the one. Just very tough to come across.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So and it's not even priced; they're just not available.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
No comps. You got to
Yeah,
just
right.
hope to run across it at a garage sale or
hopefully to get lucky, like I
Yeah.
did with the cartridge racer. one.
yeah. But keeps the thrill of the hunt alive that way,
100%.
you know.
Maybe I'll never find it.
Yeah, but you
But
at
I'll
least got the
always
chase.
look.
Yep,
I'll
you always
always
got to look. That's cool, man. Well, you'll have to send me a picture at some point so I can keep an eye out for you as well.
I will do that. I'll look. it
Right
up
on,
in a bit.
right on.
Oh,
Plenty
it's
of-
a color changer. That's
Color
what it is.
changer,
It is
yeah.
a color changer. And
Okay,
there is one on
okay,
eBay, but he's out of line. That's I'm like, that's what I'm looking for.
okay, yeah.
It took me a minute. So
Yeah, there's a color changer of Supdog, my favorite casting.
Yep.
And I've only found 2 of them. Scooped them both up, but I haven't found another one since. So,
I understand because I will scoop up as many of these as I find.
yeah. Us collectors like to go a little bit crazy as we seek out those various pieces that bring us the most joy. So, hey, if you come across a Shark Cruiser casting that comes from the color changers, let me know. We'll try and help out our fellow collector Lance over here.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother. Got some super treasure hunts here, some RLC pieces, some convention pieces. I like to refer to these as your higher ticket items, all marked as well with these bright stickers. Gives you a great reference point just to quickly look down, see what you're working with, and go from there. This Solero GT is the first Super I found this year. I've only found this one and I think 1 or 2 others. So do let me know in the comments what your favorite 2025 Super is. I know that Solero is from last year, 2024, but I found it in January of this year, 2025. And let me know what your favorite Super from the year is. I'm liking that McLaren Speedtail. I think that might be a contender. I've only seen it, I think, like once in person, and it was at a show like this. But yeah, biggest pro of Super is obviously the shiny Spectraflame paint and then the Real Rider rubber tires on every single one. So, how's it going, Tom? Any Acceleracers fans? Got a nice product for you here. The Power Bomb. Very crisp card as well. Really, really beautiful condition. That's the thing too, is just it's pieces of history, especially the older they get and the better the condition is. Just so cool to see the preservation of these scale models. as we look down at some different odds and ends, a little bit more premium brands here. Got that kind of Takashi Murakami livery going on this one here. $35. Get you a close up of that one. Yeah, check that out. Wild, wild. This Porsche caught my eye too. Let's check this one out. Nice Gulf livery, beautiful baby blue and orange. I love seeing the decals up on the top of the windshield, and I also love when you see words on the rear wings. I just think that always looks so cool and modern. We then get into some more Kaido House. And some NFTs. And right back to your higher ticket items. Oh, sorry, I breezed past this. I'm sure some people are going to want to check this out. Got the Nissan Skyline NFT. Crazy deco on there. Look at that. Again, so crisp. Just cool to see how far diecast engineering has gotten with crisp graphics, pristine, sharp edges on the cards, on the actual art as well as the actual cardboard. So this is cool. I'm actually not quite familiar with what this series is. HotWheels.com. And can I get you a copyright date? Not seeing. Oh, there you go. 2006 or probably 2007 series. Very cool. Yeah, I noticed some of these were around that era. I like this Nissan Titan. Very hefty, very beautiful. Ray, what was the series from? Is it like a store exclusive?
Yeah, that was a Walmart exclusive.
Walmart exclusive. Okay. Yeah, you can just tell very. We're obviously used to the blue cards, so that red sort of orange yellow gradient really caught my eye.
Walmart red cards.
Walmart red cards. Okay.
2007.
Beautiful. Just never know what you're going to find at these shows. That is really cool to see. Gonna check down as well. More premiums. Always check underneath the tables as we get into some premiums, some silver series. I'm at Phoenix Diecast table. He always has sealed cases. So if you're wanting to try your luck at a chase or a super treasure hunt, he's got plenty of sealed cases to try your luck. Or if you just know that there's a lot of castings from a particular case that you're wanting to obtain, then hey, go ahead. Kind of paying for the convenience, but you are guaranteed all those pieces that you may be struggling to find right now out there on the pegs in your big box stores. Hi, Johnny. Okay, another good spread here. Plenty of, excuse me, sir. Sorry. Plenty of protectors that this vendor offers. So if you're looking to protect those rare pieces, all your favorite holy grails, if you will, then coming out to these shows is a great place to pick those up as well. Hi, Mr. Dave. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you, bud?
Good, man. Good to see you. Some nice M2 machines here. Really cool, just the interactive component of these. Just sort of such an elevated, presence when you are comparing this to just something that comes with the car. You have the interactive component of changing out wheels, doing different modifications. You got this little sort of diorama component to it as well. So that's cool. I've never quite gotten into these, but I would imagine the people who do get into them probably really, really enjoy them. Wow, check this out down here. Extreme Freeway. Holy smokes. That is really cool. Got your Ferrari F40s here. We got a member of the Contour Discord over here off to my left. He always does a upgrade and trade program. Is this your current, where you're at right now? Okay, so we're working with the Target Red. So we will try and check back in and see what he ends up with at the very end. Cool, man. Good luck to you. Got some older Hot Wheels over here. See what we can find. And I've said this on the channel before, but coming to these toy shows in particular, I like the old stuff. I like the stuff you for sure will not find in the stores, at least not anymore, unless you get somebody trying to return a 20-year-old car, which sometimes does happen. But just that odd, historic, older, vintage stuff that is either in pristine mint condition or is maybe seen better days, but it's a piece you're really needing. So kind of becomes secondary at that point. But yeah, so just chasing those older, exciting pieces. Or in the case of Mr. Buddha's Customs over here, got some beautiful works of art you can also be shopping around. Yeah, I'm always a fan of Buddha's style. He loves to do these beautiful gradients, kind of going from the front to the rear of the car. Check that one out. Whew. That is just insane. Skipped over a couple more M2 machines. Cover those real quick, as well as some Johnny Lightning. Got some other little odds and ends here, little stickers. Okay, we'll keep moving down.
The new tampos, the new decals.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, would these be considered like water slide?
No,
No. Okay.
these are different ones.
Yeah. So, and you have these for sale then?
Yeah,
Very cool.
they look like it.
Yeah, let's see what they look like. Okay. Yes, you can actually buy your Tampas out here at Mr. Buddha's table. So cool. Well, thank you for showing us, brother.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
plenty to choose from as well. So there's that other gradient piece that I really love. Beautiful aqua over to a sort of magenta hot pink. Sweet. We will keep moving on down this backside of the show and see what we can find. How's it going, brother? More Disney cars here. Any of you Disney car fans? Got some main lines, some premiums. Got a loose bin down here. Sweet. As well as some creative option thread organizers, also referred to as jammers. Holds 48 cars. And more modern stuff here. Shout out to Yoshi07 and Family Diecast.
Thank you.
Some more modern main lines, and then right back to Hot Wheels premiums. But as I start to pan over to my left, something completely different. Hot Wheels Classics, series that ran from 2005 to 2009. All of them are sporting that beautiful, shiny Spectraflame paint, and they also all have metal on metal, meaning a metal body on a metal base. Most of these aren't too bad on the secondary market, usually run about $5-10. Some of the more rare ones can be pushing 20, 30, 50. But they all just look like beautiful pieces of candy. And that's the same for when you see a bunch of red lines in pristine condition. Some of those early red lines from 1968 to 1972. When you see them all lined up in loose condition and pretty mint as well, it just looks breathtaking. Works of art. They look like jewelry almost too. Got some more modern main lines over here in the corner of the show. And a good spread. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good spread of different brands over here as well. Some Auto World. Check that out. Very nice. A couple more of those 7-Eleven Supras as well. Cool Monster Jam. Sweet. Well, let's give you a full room shot here as we, I think, go down our last side of the show. See what we can find. How's it going, brother? So we turn over to this table. And got some Hot Wheels premiums. Check out that Lamborghini Veneno. That was from I believe the revamp Speed Machines back in 2023. What's your favorite thing today? Oh, nice, man. Check that out. Beautiful Silverado. I love anything blue too. Just fresh, kind of clean look. Is this a little bit more of a rare one?
Yeah.
Is it like a store exclusive or
You know what? I don't. Maybe
tough to say? Yeah.
could be. But yeah, it's one of those. Everybody stepped on.
There's always something like just a random main line that was even maybe a peg warmer like 10 years ago. Now everybody wants it and it's super rare. So yeah, it's just so much information in this hobby too. It's hard to sometimes keep track. So a very beautiful piece to take a look at as we keep going here. Plenty of main lines. Try and go as wide as I can for you all. There he is.
What's going on?
How are you, brother?
Good, how are you?
I am well.
Another fine tour from
Contour Tour. The Contour Tour. I was going to a flea market at one point, and my brother was like, let me know if I can capture Contour toy cars content. It's like, that is a tongue twister if I've ever heard one. So we're on the Contour Tour, capturing some Contour toy cars content. How's that Monster Jam going?
Pretty good. We got a show in Lake County today.
Oh, cool, man. So are you just packing up here and then zipping over there? Or? Yeah.
I was there last night. Too.
Okay, yeah.
So we got another show tonight, starts at 7.
Yeah.
But
That'll be fun.
cool thing I found is
Ooh.
Little Miss Dangerous. So
Dang.
they remade that truck for the 2022 season. And
Okay.
they redid the body and everything on it. And so that's what it looks like now.
Okay.
So that's the new body.
Show that camera here. Wow. Very vibrant, very beautiful colors.
Gotta support the female drivers.
Yes, yes. Female representation. That is really cool. Well, thank you for showing us, brother.
Enjoy the tour, guys. Check out the low riders. We got the low riders.
Hey, got low wheels here. So just another beautiful facet of this hobby, the various customizing.
Cars.
Hey, Disney Cars shout out. Awesome. So if you want more information about these, hit up Low Wheels. So sick.
One of your viewers just came by and said that they video.
Really?
Yeah.
Right on. That's awesome.
On here. Yeah, I get a lot of that actually from your videos.
Right on, dude.
Appreciate Contour
Yes, that's what it's about. Contour Toys. The the custom content over on the Contour Toy Cars content. Oh man, well that is great to hear, dude.
That is not me. That's not me.
Check out what Ken brought out today. Ken, how's it going?
Good, bud. How you doing?
Can't complain. How was your drive back from the indie show? I drove through 2 really bad storms. It was like zero visibility.
Same here, man.
But hey, the things we do for Diecast, right?
Traffic didn't help either.
Yeah, I got a little bit of bumper to bumper at some parts, but just happy we both made it back home safe and live to see another day of a beautiful Diecast. Cool. Let's keep moving on here to our next table. How's it going?
All right, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, got a nice 12-car set here. These the regular treasure hunts?
Yeah.
Sweet. So we have the regular treasure hunts from 1999. Very cool. We got some more modern ones as well. Treasure hunts $3 or 2 for $5. Great price. Twin Mill, very iconic. As well as Bone Shaker and Baja Bone Shaker. Sweet. We'll go wide again. Got some Tyco era Matchbox over here as well. And then some older Hot Wheels too. And some more treasure hunts from the early days. So regular treasure hunts started back in 1995. Some of those early regular treasure hunts did have those real Rider rubber tires, which obviously nowadays regular treasure hunts will exclusively have the plastic wheels. It wasn't until 2007 that the Super came along, and from 2007 to 2011 or 12, the Super was just the same car as the regular, but with Spectraflame paint. It wasn't until 2012 and after that the Super was an entirely different casting from what the regular was. But they're always just so fun to find in stores. I mean, that's just the biggest thrill, or one of the biggest thrills in this hobby, is trying to find those supers, those regular treasure hunts. It's just exciting. You might be going to the stores to look for something else and uncover that shiny Spectraflame on a super treasure hunt, or come across a regular treasure hunt that you're hoping to add to your collection. Just adds a little bit more thrill. Excuse me, sir. A little bit more thrill on your hunting journey. Okay, let's check out our last table here. We did a really good job covering ground today. Got some higher end pieces. All got your price tags there, as well as your loose vehicles in the jammers. And then some more premiums. Awesome. We will do one final pan of the room. Once again, we are at a Diecast toy show near O'Hare Airport, pretty close to downtown Chicago. If you want to make it out, the next show is in September. Highly recommend coming out. You just never know what you're going to find. Just $1 to get in. And I hope this video served as a good overview, kind of giving you an idea of what you can expect at these shows. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much. I'm Contour Toy Cars. And until next time, we'll see you soon.